Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see, the Yukon Huskies taking on a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Connecticut's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. On the move, it's Edwards. Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever.
Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Huskies. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Florida Atlantic's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Terrell. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have it? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Owls. Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
UConn going back to work on offense. Ings got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pop with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Ball at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Fagnano. Throws to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sands. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the tailback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down.
Touchdown, Owls! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Fagnano. Gets it out fast.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He'll throw on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. He'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Hansen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We're at the two. Timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Fires to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. They're trailing by 11 to Rutgers.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
At the 35, he's open. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. Finds his man. It's Hansen. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. UConn quick to the line. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Murphy.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, the running back looking for room. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Ready to fire from the pistol. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pulls it in. It's Parker. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. UConn has it teed up to start this second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking for a huge play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Platt. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Pulls it in down the sideline. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Sands. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The short hands, it's Murphy. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Messer. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down, 10 yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Extending the play. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They'll try the left side. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. After run, now throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking for space. It's Edwards. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Fagnano. Makes the catch. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. And the Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first down. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Going to sling it on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. UConn going back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense has it first and 10 from their own 20. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Fagnano. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. And they're able to get him down.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl. Try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass. But when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They're working that left side, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take...
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. RPO complete to open the drive. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Syracuse.
Got it in the middle. It's Bell.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With the catch, it's Parker. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The offense comes out needing a score here, down 1 possession. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Fires to the tight end. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Makes the grab. It's Porter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Edwards. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And that's a first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Porter. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.